Todos los beliceños en Belice y el mundo sintonizan el programa número 1, Despierta Belice con Sunny Baiza. Para noticias impactantes, temas candentes, noticias de última hora, invitados especiales y mucho más. Despierta Belice con Sunny Baiza en Power FM, de lunes a viernes, a partir de las 7 de la mañana. Haz valer tu opinión
al 673-2324
o envía tu texto al 661-2721 y visita nuestra página web al www.powerfm955belize.com. Inicie su mañana todos los días con Despierta Belice con Sunny Baiza. Despierta Belice con Sunny Baiza y manténgase informado.
Home, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize. Home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place to find. Take me back to my old Belize, old home, Belize, old home, Belize. Take me back to my old home, Belize. There is not a place to find. Home, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize. Home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place to find. Home, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize. Home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place to find.
Una vez más, buenos días, good morning to you, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Thank you for choosing Power FM. Son las 7:55 minutos, las 7:55. Buenos días, Orange Walk, buenos días, Corozal, buenos días, Belice. Good morning to you. Malopkin. Buenos días, buenos días, buenos días. Estamos en lo que es el 95.5. Aquí su servidor Sunny Baiza. Estaré contigo hasta lo que son las 9 esta mañana. Hoy es viernes. TGIF-PD. Thanks God it's Friday. It's PD. Así lo dicen, ¿verdad? Thanks God it's Friday, it's PD. Y boy, I'm telling you, it's... ¿Qué vamos a decir, verdad? ¿Qué vamos a decir de lo que es? Hoy es viernes, día de pago. Hoy es viernes, día de descuento. 15% de descuento en lo que son guitarras, baterías, en lo que son chacas, en lo que sea, conexiones, todo lo que es de música, tambores, ok, todo ahí en Rightway. Hoy Rightway tiene 15% de descuento en todo lo que es música. Musical equipments, everything was music. It's 15% discount today, Friday at Rightway. tomorrow, Saturday at Right Way, and it will continue for Sunday at Right Way. All right, so get on things going, get on stuff going, and men, you know what a wonderful thing is that to be. Tener lo que es ahí en Right Way, los descuentos, ¿verdad? All the discounts. So, uno va, uno thing, uno no para forgot, right? Right Way, here in Orange Acton. Main Street, búsquenlos hoy. Right Way, 15% de descuento en todo lo que está pasando ahí en Right Way el día de hoy. Man, I'm telling you, it's a beautiful morning in Orange Walk. The sun is shining. The breeze. Yeah. The breeze is blowing. Está los vientos. Y estamos en la temporada de lo que es I am Belize. Look at me. I am Belize at 45. Yo soy Belize en 45. I am Belize at 45.
In many ways, today sets a tone for the months ahead. The theme we unveil this afternoon will become the thread that connects our celebrations across every district, across every community, and across every generation.
We have different traditions, food, histories, but those differences don't divide us. Instead, they have become the story we tell together. And that story is what visitors fall in love with. Our barrier reef, ancient Maya sites, and rainforests attract visitors to our shores. But ask them what they remember most. The answer is almost always the same: the warmth of the Belizean people.
Every Belizean has a story. Every Belizean has something to contribute. Every Belizean, in both ways great and small, helped to shape this nation.
Sometimes, in the rush of daily life, we forget to be grateful. But let us remember, Belize remains a nation that can celebrate many things. Look at me. I am Belize. You are Belize. We are Belize. Let us carry this pride forward. Happy 45th anniversary, Belize.
That's right. Look at me. I am Belize at 45. Cuando son ya las 8 de la mañana en punto, it's 8 o'clock. And honestly, I was trying to find out exactly what happened. Good morning to you once again, wherever you are, donde se encuentren. Ahí para Leonel Acosta, hasta ahí en Pomona. Good morning, Leonel. Miss Clarita Marin, all the way in beautiful Corozal. Wow. Good morning to you, Miss Clarita. We all the way in Benque, Miss Maria, good morning. Ahí también para en lo que es Palm Beach. Good morning, Miss Barbara McLaughlin. Good morning, you know. I was trying to get answers. But I could not. So I don't know if it is true. I want to say this, okay? I don't know if this is true or because sometimes the gossip, right? You know how Belize stand the gossip. But if this is true, then this is what happened. It's a urgent appeal. I saw this in Belize News Network. Urgent appeal. Urgent assistance. Belizean citizen in Panama. Wrongful denial of entry in Jamaica. My daughter, Kaylin Ramklam, a Belizean citizen, is currently stranded at Tucumán International Airport in Panama after being denied entry into Kingston, Jamaica today. Jamaican immigration reportedly alleged that her passport was altered, which we strongly dispute. After several attempts by her family to get clarity on the reason for her denial of entry, we received no meaningful assistance and were repeatedly turned away. The treatment we received was extremely frustrating and disrespectful. We were treated as we are criminals. Thankfully, a police officer intervened and assisted us in getting some clarity on the situation. He was told a page was torn out. Carolyn was subsequently placed on a Copa Airlines flight back to Panama without her family being notified. She is now required to remain at the airport overnight with her passport being held by immigration and no clear point of contact, accommodation, or adequate assistance. We, the family of Kailin Ramklam, urgently appeal to the government of Belize, the Belizean consular authorities, and anyone who can assist to intervene and ensure Kailin's safety, access to basic necessities, and the safe return of her passport. This was supposed to be a vacation. Instead, our family is left distressed and desperately trying to get answers. We have contacted all listed numbers. We visited the immigration here in Kingston and was told to return tomorrow. Please share widely and tag the relevant Belizean authorities. We need help. We need help urgently. Courtesy of Catherine Mackey. Bill Carson. Now that the situation is reversed, we find it unfavorable. However, this could be a consequence of the mistreatment of Jamaicans by Belizean immigration officials. While I sympathize with the young lady, Belize must cease discriminatory practices against individuals from specific countries. Wow. Esta mañana que estoy leyendo esto, esta joven beliceña se estaba yendo a Jamaica. Parece que tiene familiares en Jamaica. Again, we are family to the Caribbean, just like how we are families to Mexico. All right? Estaba yendo a Jamaica y cuando entró en Jamaica le negaron entrada. No pudo entrar en Jamaica. Y lo que hicieron, le metieron de regreso en una avioneta de copa y la mandaron a Panamá. En Panamá, la inmigración tiene su pasaporte. La familia no sabe nada, no saben si está bien, no saben cómo está, no saben a dónde está, no saben nada de lo que es esta muchacha beliceña. Y les voy a decir que es triste porque yo creo que nosotros acabamos de firmar un arreglo con lugares caribeños. Uno, no necesitamos lo que es pasaporte, visas. Con los pasaportes podemos entrar y quedar en esos países, buscar empleo, vivir en esos países por plazo tiempo, ¿verdad? Pero esta mañana yo les quiero decir que cuando escucho yo a Renicueo, y escuché a lo que es Bill Carson dice que la situación ha dado vuelta. Y nosotros los beliceños nos sentimos infavorables a esta situación de lo que es la consecuencia del maltrato a esta beliceña. And honestly, when I read it, I got angry. I felt so bad that they are mistreating a Belizean. I don't know who she is. You know, but I was just telling, I keep on sharing that, you know, when I see a Belizean, I see a brother, I see a sister. I don't care if it's a Garifuna, if it's a Creole, if it is a Maya, if it's a Chinese, if it's from India, Indians, if it is from, I don't know, let me call it Indians, Hindus. I don't know if they like they call it Hindus because Hindus are one religion too. Okay? If you see a Belizean, when I hear that Creole, when I hear that Creole from the mouth, I know they're a Belizean. You know, the other day I stop and I buy that one Chinese shop right here, the San Pablo, I need one bottle of water. So when I got there, as the young man, where do you have the water? He said, me partner, right by the second freezer, me partner, right there's all water there. They got shilling bag, they got the 151, and they got the next one, me brother. What I say, but the Creole way knock, no? One broad Creole. I say, okay. Yeah. You they hang out one while, you know. It is just that connection that we have amongst each other. And that's why I keep on saying, when we mistreat people coming to this country, when they are mistreated at the airports and entries of Belize, it is not the immigration department that they will hold it on to. You can't catch the man. If you can't catch the man, Miss B, you can't catch the man, Miss Clarita, what we do? If you can't catch the man, I tell you something, you better try catch the shirt. At least try catch the shirt. Si no puedes alcanzar al hombre, siquiera la camisa. And this is so sad. So sad for the freedom that we have, for the freedom that we have in CARICOM, for the brotherhood and sister of the Caribbean. You know, but again, when Jamaicans come to Belize, the other day when Jamaican come to Belize, and boy, that mean one big nice. You understand? It is something that there is, and I believe that, you know, when you treat people, you know, sometimes when you treat people bad, maybe like Trump, you know. Mr. Trump can treat people how he wants to. You know why? Mr. Trump no need nothing. Mr. Trump have everything. When Mr. Trump want fly, he jump in a plane and he go. He ask for clearance and he go anyway. Because if a passport no valid or no got one page, I want to tell you a bank check a lot of page. So they could go anywhere where they want. Because the bank book have page. The checkbook have pages. All right, don't worry about no kind of thing. But it is so sad though. It is so sad. And it brings me to mind. Y me trae la mentalidad también. You know, para pensar que cuando nosotros tratamos a una persona de otro país mal, when we treat a person that is a person bad from another country, when we treat a person bad from another country, then I say this, right? I say this, that man, when we treat someone bad from another from another country, these people have to go back and they will tell their people how they treated us, how they treated them when they came to Belize. They will tell them, you know what, when I got to Belize, that right, so their people treat me, man. They rough me up, they do me this, then do me that. I know that a Belizean is going, why that just the hammer drop on it. You know, that's why sometimes I think about traveling. You know, that I went to the I went to the border once. I went to the border once, and the American Mexican border. And we had one business we had to deal, and I had the cash, I had the money, I had the card. And I went to request permission from the immigration department if we can go. And I asked for visas. I said, no, I don't have a visa. I just want to go pay, and then we come right back. Why the man then send them? You know, they want to book me like if I wanted to go to the United States. Me querían agarrarme como que si yo quiero entrar. I tell them, well, I tell them, no, this. If they never had McDonald's at Chetomal, then I think I'm the worry for getting out of the country. But Mexico got McDonald's all over. Mexico have McDonald's all over. Mexico got Wendy's. Mexico got Domino's. So I no need for come out of the country. And I want to tell you this, for live the America, why I am happy for those who go to America and they love America and they can make it in America. I don't know. I never got the opportunity to see the real deal of America, maybe. You know, nunca conseguí la oportunidad de realmente estar en los Estados Unidos de esa forma. Pero sí yo les voy a decir que es algo que yo quisiera ver. Es algo que yo quisiera ver que mejore en cualquier país. Que mejore a donde sea. All right? And when I get that, then I will see something that would really work. But you can't treat people bad when Belizeans are going. You can't treat Mexicans bad. You can't treat Mexicans bad. You can't treat Mexicans bad when they're coming to Belize. Because when Belizeans go to Mexico, they're going to treat us bad. You cannot treat Guatemalans bad when they come to Belize. Because when we go to Guatemala, they're going to treat us bad. We cannot treat Jamaicans bad. But when we go to Jamaica, they're going to treat us the same. You know, I say this because, you know, when Renny Cuello said things, people say Renny Cuello talk foolishness. Renny Cuello talk, and as they hear Renny Cuello, they want to knock off their radio. But what Renny Cuello is saying, it's reality. You don't feel it. You don't feel it until it happened to you. No es pendejada hasta que te pasa. Cuando no te pasa, no importa. All right? He pinched me because I'm a Belizean. I don't know her. I don't know if she's okay in Panama. There is a council in Panama. He could call the Belizean Council of Panama. He could do many things. If anybody could get in touch with her, you know, and I hope that today they fly her back to Belize in the Copa flight. The Copa flight, they reach Belize almost about 4 o'clock, 4:30 so. And I hope they bring her back to Belize. But I'm saying this because, mainly, it's really irritating to listen to it. Pero esa es la verdad, no? All right. So, Belizeans, I just want to say that this morning we be careful. All right. We be careful in how we treat Belizeans. I mean, our visitors. How we treat people who come. I want to see that sometimes we are here about people that come from Jamaica. You know, Pres Cadogan's family come from Jamaica. The Cadogans come from Jamaica. Many Jamaicans, many Creole Belizeans, many Creole Belizeans have families in Jamaica. Miss B, does the McLaughlins come from Jamaica? Does the older McLaughlins, where did the McLaughlins came from? You know, when what happened back in the colonial days, they used to send policemen, Jamaican policemen, Jamaican superintendents, Jamaican magistrates, Jamaican this, to different parts of the ¿cómo se dice, Miss B? ¿Cómo se dice esto? Se dice they used to bring them from different parts of the they used to bring them from different parts from Jamaica. They used to bring them from Jamaica. And when they bring them from Jamaica, Miss B, that will happen. All right. So that the deal. That the deal, Miss B. That what we learn. All right. That the real deal, Evander Holyfield. So that's what we have to deal with as well. That's what we have to learn, Miss B, how to treat this thing, how to make this thing better. All right? And that's the reality. But it's 8:19, 8:19 minutos aquí en el 95.5. We hope that the young lady returns back home safely. And we hope that the Belizean authority, we try to strike one deal with the Jamaicans and our officials, our officers, to respect the Jamaicans when they come to Belize. If they really have something that they can't come in, it's different. But an innocent person to be wrongfully treated. Why? I can imagine how you feel when you are displaced in another country. It's really rough. Without no means, without nothing, it is hard. Pero vamos a hacer el pronóstico del tiempo en este momento gracias a nuestros patrocinadores Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors. Old Master, the spirits of Belize.
Well, this about the Old Master Gold Rum. The rum that hold the crown. The rum that run the town. Get it while I sing along. Watch this. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master lick them down. Some gold rum come around, Old Master stand a ground. Some gold rum create the form, Old Master climb the hump. When parties start to bump, Old Master hold the rum. When the people having fun, Old Master hold the rum. When having a barbecue, Old Master gold for you. When having a picnic, Old Master gold for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, Old Master gold lick. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master gold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master gold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master gold the crown. Some gold rum come to town, the number one rum in town. Some gold rum come to town, Old Master lick them down. Some gold rum come around, Old Master stand a ground. Some gold rum create the form, Old Master climb the hump. When parties start to bump, Old Master hold the rum. When the people having fun, Old master pull the rum. When having a barbecue, old master gold for you. When having a picnic, old master gold for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, old master gold lily. Some gold rum come to tongue, old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to tongue, old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to tongue, old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to tongue, the number one rum in tongue.
Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors. Old Master, the spirits of Belize. At this time, we join the National Med Service of Belize for this morning's weather forecast for today. Today, Friday, the 21st day in the month of August of 2026, as of 6 o'clock this morning. We join forecaster Cristal Rosales at the National Med Service of Belize. Good morning to you, Miss Crystal. Buenos dias.
Good morning. A weak tropical wave is making its way over the area. So in the 24-hour forecast, skies will be sunny with some cloudy spells today and then partly cloudy tonight. A few showers and isolated thunderstorms will continue mostly over southern and some offshore areas this morning, then redevelop over the south again tonight. Elsewhere, showers or thunderstorms will be isolated. Then high temperatures will reach around 89 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 95 degrees Fahrenheit inland, and then 82 up in the hills. Low temperatures for tonight will reach around 82 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, 75 inland, then 68 in the mountains. Winds over the open sea will be from the east to northeast at 10 to 20 knots, with sea conditions being choppy. Then low tides occur at 12:09 this afternoon and at 10:18 tonight. High tides at 6:40 this evening, then at 4:53 tomorrow morning. The sun will set at 6:14 this evening, then rise at 5:37 tomorrow morning, while the moon will rise at 1:34 this afternoon, then set at 12:39 tomorrow morning. And now for the extended forecast. Skies will be cloudy, with a few showers or thunderstorms, mainly over southern and central areas on Saturday. This activity will decrease during the afternoon. Then, there will be isolated showers or thunderstorms, with slightly more developing over the south on Saturday night. Next, we have the sargassum update. There is a high chance that more sargassum mats could drift ashore, producing moderate to major impacts over coastal destinations across the country during the next few days. And finally, for the tropical weather outlook. Tropical cyclone formation is not expected over the North Atlantic basin during the next 48 hours. And this has been this morning's weather report from the National Meteorological Service.
Thank you so much, dear Cristal Rosales. Never sung like Crystal this morning, Nocho. But good morning to you. You don't put me off. But yeah, morning to you. Good morning to you there, forecaster on duty. I mean, they try to catch your voice, but I couldn't catch your voice. But yeah. As a general situation, a weak tropical wave is making its way over the country of Belize. Also, we want to remind you that we are in the hurricane season. Estamos en la temporada de huracán. Tropical cyclone formation is not expected over the region during the next 48 horas. With that, we got to say thank you once again, forecaster on duty. Thank you, Cristal Rosales, for preparing this morning's weather report. Thank you to forecaster who voiced this weather report. And thank you to the National Med Service of Belize. Thank you to our sponsors, Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors, Old Master, the spirits of Belize.
Well, this about the Old Master Gold Rum. The rum that hold the crown. The rum that run the town. Get it while I sing along. Watch this. Some go around come to town, well master lick them down. Some go around come around, well master stand a ground. Some go around create the form, well master climb the home. When parties start to bump, well master go around. When the people having fun, well master go around. When having a barbecue, well master go for you. When having a picnic, well master go for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, old master go lick. Some go around come to town, old master go lick wrong. Some go around come to town, old master go lick wrong. Some go around come to town, old master go lick wrong. Some go around come to town, the number one rum in town. Some go around come to town, old master lick them down. Some go around come around, old master stand a ground. Some go around create the form, old master climb the home. When parties start to bump, old master go around. When the people having fun, old master go around. When having a barbecue, old master go for you. When having a picnic, old master go for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, old master go lick. Some go around come to town, old master go lick wrong. Some go around come to town, old master go lick wrong. Some go around come to town, old master go lick wrong. Some go around come to town, the number one rum in town.
Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors. Old Master, the spirits of Belize. Cuando son ya en este momento, lo que marca el reloj son ya, aquí dice las 8:28 minutos, las 8:28 en Power FM 95.5. Dándole gracias a lo que es el público por estar con nosotros el día de hoy. Hoy siendo ya el día viernes. It's Friday and we got to say thank you for choosing Power FM.
The Ministry of Sustainable Development and Climate Change is safeguarding Belize's invaluable natural resources by providing the necessary frameworks that will guarantee the sustainable use of our resources. We play a crucial role in regulating sustainable harvesting, use, and management of Belize's resources, which is essential not only for constructing our homes, but also for creating jobs and fostering economic growth in our country. We are ensuring long-term forest management and conservation efforts that will positively impact the environment for sustainable Belize today and for generations to come.
The Sembrando Vida project in Belize is a product of the commitments made by the governments of Mexico and Belize, signed on May 7, 2022, with the visit of President Andrés Manuel López Obrador to Belize. The first phase of the project was launched in June of 2023, benefiting some 2,000 small farmers, and so today we witness the launch of phase 2 of the project, with another 2,000 Belizean small farmers set to benefit.
Sembrando Vida consists in 3 components. The first one, the financial, $114 from up to 8 months, in-kind support, including seeds, plants, agrochemicals, and agroforest tools, and the improvement of productive units.
Con el apoyo del programa pudimos continuar con nuestra producción de maracuyá, pitahaya, guanábano y diversos árboles frutales, implementando técnicas y compuestos orgánicos que nos han permitido mejorar la calidad de nuestros productos, nuestra salud y sobre todo cuidar y proteger el medio ambiente. Gracias al programa no solo hemos mejorado nuestra economía, sino que también hemos encontrado un sentido y propósito de orgullo en todo lo que hacemos.
We have a project that is here to assist, especially the northern districts with the sugarcane. No? Government approached the World Bank in 2022 and requested for a loan to help our farmers because they were in a very difficult situation back then. And the handing over of this vehicle is part of this building that capacity to CERDE, which is the research department that will help us in collecting more data and ensuring that we achieve the objectives of what was being laid out in this 5-year program.
It is very challenging when it comes to pests and diseases, and it requires more mobilization of our technical team in the fields to provide support to farmers, to do monitoring, and to do pest control and management. So this set of vehicles will certainly make our services to farmers and the industry at large more efficient, and will bring about the necessary support to all cane farmers in ensuring that we can bring back the industry to what it was some years ago.
What happens when one person decides to make a change? In communities across Belize, we're seeing the answer.
Hi, I'm Kayla Linares. I love being outside and surrounded by nature. When I heard about the national cleanup, I signed up right away. I don't litter, and I help clean up Belize, one piece of trash at a time.
It starts with one choice, one moment, one step towards something better. Across our beautiful country, everyday heroes are making a difference. In just one day, nearly 2,000 volunteers collected over 40,000 pounds of garbage. From local groups to national partners, Belizeans are uniting to protect what we love. Every cleanup, every piece of properly disposed waste, every conversation, it all creates a ripple effect. But we can't just continue to clean up after everybody's mess. Let's prevent it and be proactive, not reactive. Because remember, our Belize, our responsibility. Din it.
Todo lo que marca el reloj son las 8:34. It's 8:34. And the main, I was just going over this Amandala page. Okay, estaba viendo esta página de lo que es el Amandala, where the Amandala front page, the headline, with momentum guided after cabinet joined the overwhelming rejection of the BTL SpeedNet deal, the workers' union are now demanding serious and urgent administrative change for good governance. The BCW, Jermaine Williams, NTUCB, Elia Witt, BCW, Harrison Agas, PSU, Dean Flowers, and Senator Glenfield Dennison. sorry, but I have to laugh. Because these are the people who are demanding transparency in Belize. Esta es la gente que están pidiendo transparencia, honestidad. Transparency and honesty. The Belize, the BCWU, the NTUCB, the Belize Christian Workers Union, BCWU, NTUCB, the National Trade Union Congress of Belize, BCWU, which one? Again, the Workers Union, Jerome and who's that? Harrison. PSU, Public Service Union, Dean Flowers. Senator Glenfield Dennison. They are the man where they ask for transparency. Watch out, they just find Glenfield with a Glenfield Denison with so with a lot of thing where they ask her way do. Watch out, de veras que es triste, ¿verdad? Es triste porque lo único que puede hacer cambio en este país, de veras, porque man, I don't know how to see this. I really don't know how to see this because why the public service union have about 80%. 80, ahora say about 80 or even more, maybe about 90%. But make we be best way we can and go down with to 60%. 60% of the public service union is corrupted. 60% de lo que es el service union están corruptidos. El Belize Christian Workers Union, el National Trade Union Congress of Belize, and more and anything, the public service union that is headed by Dean Flowers, Senator Glenfield Denison, he just come up in a some kind of thing where may they try, some kind of, what I'm trying to say is that it's the nature of the beast, es la naturaleza del humano. If you are driving your car and your car don't have insurance and they stop you, and when they stop you, you know it's a $500 fine, lose your driver's license for a year, and even can go to jail. And you have a broke police officer, you have a broke transport officer. They look handsome and beautiful in their uniforms, but believe me, that are just like Sunny Biza. We need to pay and pay today, and we don't have money. Necesitamos pagar y pagar hoy, y no tenemos dinero. What to do? And then you stop a man like Renny Cuello, which he has not denied this. Sonny, you think I will make any mistake? No, man, if I can get one change, I will get one change. And definitely, I will take the change. I know I take the change because I corrupted Mr. President. I will take it because I need it. No lo voy a agarrar porque yo soy corrupto. Lo voy a agarrar porque lo necesito. That's my interpretation, That's my interpretation. What the man they say, watch I got 300, yeah, boy. I need to finish this trip or hasta te voy a decir, métete en el pick-up conmigo, así que cuando estemos yendo tú me pueda llegar yo hasta Belize, then voy a comprar mi insurance, pero vamos conmigo, así que no me paren otra vez, toma. And then you go. You do what you got to do. I said the last time when they stopped me at San Hill, and then check. And honestly, genuine mistake, genuine error. My wife thought I did the insurance, and I thought my wife did the insurance because we are going for this. And we know that don't time for make the thing go up, because we were talking about it, insurance when they up Friday. So I thought she did it. She thought I did it. None of us did it. We're going this Sunday for dinner graduation in Belmopan. Bam! Checkpoint. Driver's license, Mr. Biza. Sure, man, no problem. Morning, officer, so everything good. Where you going, Mr. Biza? Belmopan, graduation. Mr. Bizer, can you kindly pull on a side? Ha! This don't look too good, so I pull on one side. When I pull on one side, the man tell me, your insurance is expired, Mr. Bizer. Really? Motherfire, man. Man, it's a genuine error. Tomorrow morning, first thing, if they had one office today open, I do it now. Say, Mr. Bizer, I say, you can't go. You can't go because of the vehicle. You can't go. I say, man, please give me one little chance, man. I need for go to graduation. I need for reach graduation. Please, man, my daughter, they graduate. Please. So I can't forget the day because it was my daughter's graduation day. And I end up to do the thing that I would ever hate the most in my life. I did what I did, and I hate the most in my life, and I regret. When I remember that thing today, up to today, I get vexed, you know. Dana graduated, how much years ago? Dana, about 10 years ago. And when I remember this thing, I still get angry. How did I give a policeman $150? How did I put that? And he had tell me carry it and put it at the Washan Basin because they have cameras out here. So go do like you and use the bathroom and you put the 150 right there at the Washan Basin. But I needed to go to the graduation. I needed to reach Belmopan. So we took out our last $150 because he wanted $250 and tell him, we no got. We no got. All of the care that $150 and that for gas will come back. Then I really we no have. He said, well, you can't go. Can't go. I had to bribe the man with the $150 for make I go. Just imagine. Just imagine they make you $150 in like 5 minutes. And I had to do it. I had to do it. So it is something that needs to be put in place for any kind of offense that are non-criminal offense. You know, I believe that I believe they should say, Mr. Bizer, you know what? Your insurance they up. You need to go do your insurance. Go ahead because you ever get in an accident, Mr. Bizer, you cost you a lot of money. You could lose even your house. You could lose everything where you have because this not the under coverage. So we have to go and do it. Because we have to pay if you are wrong. If I am going somewhere and you crash me and you don't got insurance and insurance can't cover it, and I know they pay for the damages on my vehicle, I know you want to pay for it. And if we have to go to the courts, we're going to the courts, and then I want to tell the better thing, I want to squeeze everything where you have. And if that means that are your house, that are your whatsoever you have of property, and it going, and then that's how it works. But I am telling you, as long as how Reniqueos is, as long as they implement more laws, as long as they put more laws, and there's more opportunity for bribes, we are not fixing this country. Every time we say something and we put one bribe, we know they fix this country. I am telling you, we know they fix it. We better ask. And they tell us yes, or they can tell us no. That's all they can say, but we have to ask. But for bribe, boy, I don't know. I don't know. God forgive me, but I don't know. I see this because it's real. It's real. What did you say? What you just said about union leaders, Sonny? No, I'm just saying that they are heading the most corrupted unions. That's Jose Oak. They are running the most corrupted unions. They are the government. These people are the government. They run the government. The ministers are government. I did tell you if there is an offense and they ask me to do, and I say, well, I don't think I will do it. I don't think I would do it, Jose. Okay, I don't know. I think I would stand firm and not do it. But there are ways that maybe things can go wrong. But I don't think that, and again they are overstepping, because when they talk, and especially Jules Vasquez, then they talk about corruption and stealing. No. I really don't want to go to the bottom of it. I know PUPs are very upset. Matter of fact, I was talking to a friend yesterday, and he said, Sanya, what do you think about the Oscar Mira and the Florencio Marin case? I said, man, if I tell you what I believe, you and tell me think otherwise, because then when Dean Barrow was the prime minister and Dean Barrow gave son the Bolido and they make $20 million in profit every year, nobody said nothing. Nobody said nothing. When they give everybody all the barrows, all the barrows that do good, all the UDPs were doing good, and the man said UDP first, UDP second, UDP third. That's what they said, and it was good. And it was good. And they said, Sana, you bex? No, I no bex. Because one day the People's United Party will be government, and I hope that my chance come. Well, my chance took too long. My opportunity took too long. Because when the PUP went in at 2020, maybe our chances had expired, and new faces came up. New faces. I don't know the Miras, to be honest with you. I don't know them. I met Oscar when he started running politics. I met his brother once or twice. I have never met his sister. I have never met the other brothers. I have never met them. But if they are going, if the People's United Party government are in office, then who will they give contracts to supply the government to? Who will they give it to? Will they find UDPs to supply government? No. No, they won't. They will find their supporters. They will find their supporters. That's all. That's the reality. And I am not condoning, because my friend told me yesterday, you are, how you say? If you are condoning them, you are guilty as them. I said, no. But when the UDP was in power, and you go and you look at the list of names that who supplied the government, you not find no PUP name in there. If you go and you find when the PUP was in power before the UDP, you not find no UDP name in there. It's the way how it works. These people campaign. These people work for the politicians. They get into office, and then that's when they believe they get their reward. Like everybody, like the UDP do the same thing. You think anybody they campaign, you think Aragon or anybody they campaign for them, or anybody because they They like Tracy Panton. The other day, Jose Mencias called me that he's going to run independent in a Orange Walk as mayor of Orange Walk. Just the other day. And he tell me if I want support. I say, well, as long as you're running and you want, and you have your good thoughts, tell me, I want to talk about it. No, the man put one picture where they hug up with Tracy Panton. It can't change. It can't change. You either stay with the UDP or get out of the UDP. Because you can't change. You don't brand. PUP won the election on platform of zero corruption. But hala, them win the platform in the CAW. Where is it? Tell me, Sonny. I want to tell you something, my brother. All men are sinful. If you're there without sin, throw the first stone. All of us are sinful. Only because when you sin, nobody will look for you. And like I tell you, Jose, say, and I say this, people are not looking at you. If people start looking at you, then they will say, como dice, te vamos a sacar todos tus trapitos. You know, if that is the case, and I know that what I man the other day I got a and I almost share it with Prime Minister because it is his office, and I say, you know what? No, man. I let them live their lives. Let them do what they got to do. All right? But I am telling you something, that corruption in Belize and boy, it's the mulas that they put más leyes ponen, más peor queda la situación. Oh, ahora ya es. I saw the transport department the other day. Why they harass Wali farmer porque están viniendo de limpiar canal y los que lo fueron a ayudar a limpiar canal están sentados atrás del pick-up. I nearly stopped, you know. I nearly stopped, but I said no. Get, Sane, you no got nothing for doing that. Y quiero parar porque el transport department paró el cañero porque la familia fueron a limpiar el canal. I say in my mind, man, no tienen dinero para pagar, para limpiar el canal. Se hizo un día de fajina a donde los hijos, primos, hermanos, amigos, todos se fueron a limpiar el canal. I was talking about that, Jose, that you know, if I'm passing and I see your kin feel and your kin feel need attention, it's not to just look at it, take a picture and put it on Facebook and criticize it. But if I take a picture and I would find out, oh, the kin es ese canal, es de Jose Uc, as a kin farmer, I would send it to the Sugar Industry Research and Development Institute and say, you know what, I was passing by such a place and I saw a kin field. The kin field really needs attention. Maybe the gentleman has requested and he no get assistance. If his kin field is not taken care of, the millibug no going. If his kin field is not taken care of, the fusarium no going. So it's something that you need to look at as a kin farmer, as a brother, como un cañero, you know. But if I go and I say, este cabrón de José, él es UDP, man. Que se joda, que se chingue. Él es UDP. Then how can we fight the fusarium? How can we fight millibug? How can we fight this if we are not even trying with you and not seeing you as a kin farmer, but as politics? You know, I know I forget the day. Why I know I forget the day when I may hook that curve for Honey Camp. the first stretch of honey camp. And the guy was coming from out of the league, cut off the baka when they come from cacao. All right, because they don't go all the way around my farm, they go to the back for God a cacao. And man got planting, man got one crocodile bag, man got all kind of thing for a bicycle, watch I pump by back, spray pump, and the man they call and the bloody bicycle punctured. Ay, ay, ay. The bloody bicycle punctured. But what I saw, Jose, I saw two things. I saw a punctured bicycle and I saw a big, bright red UDP t-shirt. Why, when the man here de pickup de come, el muchacho escuchó que estaba el pickup, hasta dio vuelta con la bicicleta en medio camino para decir, ayúdame, por favor, ayúdame, ayúdame. Pero cuando vi ayer Gaspar Vega, Gapi Vega, hace, uy, UDP, yo, ¡stire! Queda ya, cabrón, UDP, Anagan, vaya de Goyo, ¿no? Man, y cuando veo así el rearview mirror, digo, man, este es un agricultor, man. Man, ¿qué tal si solo está? Tal vez este señor ni es PUP, ni es UDP, no es ningún chingado P. Pero digo, man, tal vez solo le regalaron el t-shirt. Tal vez tiene t-shirt de PUP, tiene t-shirt de UDP, solo lo usa para el monte. Plama, stop and I put pan reverse and I go back. And I pick up the man and tell him, vamos. You couldn't say one more beautiful smile and brighter eyes of that farmer for me to give him a ride like 8 miles to reach home. Imagine this man coming all the way from Honeycamp going to San Jose. Matter of fact, Akera, with a San Jose, Akera. Hasta en San Jose lo lleve. Es triste cómo la política nos divide, José Uc. Cómo la política nos trata injustamente. Y así somos con nuestros propios hermanos, hermanas, mamás, papás, tíos, tías. Porque tenemos las diferentes pensamientos políticos. Y el pleito está entre ellos. El otro día era fútbol. El otro día, cuando el World Cup, era Leo Messi y Ronaldo. All right? Leo Messi and Ronaldo, Argentina. And who is who, and who that the better player, who is the good, and who is the good. Y están peleando, ¿sabes? Hasta madrazos se agarraron la gente por eso. Big fight, you know. Fist fight, yeah, man. And family. Who that Ronaldo, and who that this, and then they fight. Esos pobres no conocen, nunca van a conocer, nunca van a llegar a ver, van a ver un partido en vivo de esos jugadores. Nunca. Because two of them will soon retire from playing football. Viven en las mansiones más grandes en Miami, Argentina, España, Portugal. They have the biggest houses, even with football, half our football pitch inside of the house. Ellos viven bien. Son multimillonarios, millonarios, vamos a decir millonarios. Multimillonarios. Casas grandes. Y nosotros a veces ni para comer no tenemos. Con techo que le está cayendo agua dentro. And that's real. Y es verdad. Y estamos peleando para dos cabrones que ni conocemos. Estamos peleando para dos cabrones que ni los conocen, ni han escuchado de nosotros. But we the fight, you know. It is just the man, José. Pero si nosotros llegamos a estar en un respeto y unión, in a unity and respect, if your decision that you believe that the United Democratic Party is your party, then stick to it. If I believe that the People's United Party, and I could tell you why I choose the People's United Party. The People's United Party has a constitution. The People's United Party was born to resist the tyranny and uplift the Belizean people. That was Mr. Price's mentality. That even leaders of the United Democratic Party were first PUPs. Some say they never liked what Mr. Price did do. Some say they couldn't get when they asked Mr. Price. And because they couldn't get the gun. Some say because they never liked the way Mr. Price did things, and so they gone. A friend once told me, when they gone at Mr. Price, they tell he told Mr. Price that he said, what you want to be? He said, I want to be a pilot, Mr. Price. My son wants to be a pilot. And then they look at him and say, we don't need no pilot at Belize. We need agriculture technicians. We need agronomists. So, Mr. Price signed scholarship, go study for agriculture. I don't want to study agriculture. I want to be a pilot. But that was the only opportunity. So, boom. That ahí. Pero yo creo que en Belice estamos enfermos. Nosotros estamos enfermos más en política que cualquier cosa. I do not condone corruption. La verdad te voy a decir. La corrupción me encabrona. Pero sí te voy a decirte algo. Yo te voy a decirte algo que si es algo legitimate que estás haciendo y te están pagando por ello, hácelo. If they are giving the mirrors to deliver goods and services, do it. But do not be stealing because they make money. If they give Ku Klux Klan, G&G, if they are giving Meat Master, if they are giving anybody for supply the government, if they give me to supply the government, and if I am making $1 on a pound, 50 cents on a pound, man, that $1, 50 cents I never had. But when you hear and they give one mayonnaise, if that's true what Jules say, because I don't know. And I for spite I got at the shop to find out the different sizes of mayonnaise. They got one mayonnaise with a 3 change, mayonnaise with a 8 change, mayonnaise with a 15 change, and they have the big mayonnaise for $40. So which mayonnaise did they send to the BDF? Is it the Smalley mayonnaise for $40? Is it the $15 one for $40? Or is the $40 one for $40? I don't know. But when they tell you that they sell mayonnaise for $40, your mind go on what we can afford, in what we buy. We go buy the $3 one, el chiquitito, because that's what we can afford. All right. Sometimes we go to Chetumal and we try buy the bigger one for $9 when the same one right here costs $8.75. But we go to Chetumal and we pay $9 for it because it's in Chetumal. La cosa que estoy tratando de decir es que nosotros somos personas que de veras no le ponemos la atención en lo que es como es. All right? But in reality, we are messed up. Messed up, messed up, messed up, messed up. Fem, good morning. Marcos Carrillo, buenos dias. Roberto Gilhari, good morning. He said, we came from Ireland to St. Lucia and then to Belize. All right? They come from Ireland, then to perennial to Orange Walk to USA on mom's side. Error. Peter Guate, de Cofa Guatemala, dice. No, but honestly, lo que tiene fregado esto and everything is just the corruption. Corruption is something that is natural. It's in the people. It's in the people. It's in the services. The no one PUP and the no one UDP thing. It's because they're not just enforcing the law. Jose, if they ever come really and set one law for make them jail, I call like people like talk about jail. All those corrupted people, boy. There's I just say on Facebook, an old politician and a young politician went to visit. With this agway, 908. Un político ya viejo y un político joven. An old politician and a young politician, they went campaigning. So they gana one school. Visitaron una escuela. Y el director, the director of the school told them, the ceiling, the leak. The windows then broke up. The tiles then crack up. He said, we need classrooms. We need classrooms. El techo está todo ya quebrado. Las ventanas rotas. El piso está quebrado. Necesitamos clases, señor político. We need classrooms. The politician tell him, we don't have funds. We don't have funds. Things are not easy. But what we will do, we will write it up. And we will write for funds. Vamos a ver a dónde podemos conseguir el dinero porque no tenemos. Pero sí te voy a decir que vamos a escribir y vamos a ver a quién puede dar los fondos para reparar el techo, las ventanas y el piso. Pero no va a ser mañana. Pero vamos a trabajar en ello. Gracias, señor político. Thank you, Mr. Politician. Thank you. At least you will try. You will try to get the funds. From there, they went to visit the prison. De ahí fueron a visitar la prisión. And when they got at the prison, the man tell them, the beds are breaking. He said, no, we're going to get better beds. Makidong to the young politician, he said, no. About how many beds we need? 100 beds, 100 camas. Okay, marca ya, 100 camas. The kitchen is in a mess. And the kitchen needs urgent repair. Ponlo ahí. What are you feeding? No, we have to fix up better food, mejor comida. Ponlo ahí también. And then they tell him, and how the bathrooms? Whoo! They said the bathrooms are yuck. They said it's bad. They said it's. Oh no! Fix it up there, boy, for remodel all the bathrooms at the prison. Fix up the bathrooms. Immediate attention. They said we will start to work on this tomorrow. Mañana ya comenzamos a trabajar en la prisión. So when they were walking out now and they're going to their office, cuando ya se están yendo, ahora que dijo el político, mañana vamos a estar mandando a componer la prisión. Camas, la cocina, todo, vamos a componer todo en la prisión. Ahora el político joven le pregunta, the young politician asked the older politician, he said, can I ask you a question? He said, yes, you can ask me the question. He said, why did you turn down the school? ¿Por qué tú le negaste el apoyo a la escuela? Y le dijiste a la escuela que tú tienes que ir a buscar dinero, vas a buscar ver dónde hay, cómo lo puedes conseguir. Pero a esta gente aquí en la prisión, tú siquiera ni pensaste. Dice que mañana ya vamos a comenzar a trabajar en renovar, componer, pintar la cocina, el baño, las camas para presos, para criminales y los niños de la escuela que lo necesitan. Dame una razón, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué estás viendo más en la prisión y no estás viendo las escuelas que necesitamos? Why are you looking at the prison and you're not looking at schools? The older politician looked at the younger politician and said, it's because we are not going back to school, but there may be that we can end up in prison. So with this, I gotta say thank you. No vamos a regresar a la escuela, pero hay posibilidad que vayamos a la prisión, so hay que componerlo. Gracias por la fiel sintonía. Thank you for choosing Power FM.
Home, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize. Home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place so fine. Take me back to my old Belize, old home, Belize, old home, Belize. Take me back to my old home, Belize. There is not a place so fine. Home, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize. Home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place so fine. Home, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize. Home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place so fine.